All right, this is for you. If you're watching this, this is for you. Today's video, don't chase anything part 2. I have to emphasize this, have to make a part 2. Let's talk about the things people chase the most. SEX, can't say that word because YouTube doesn't like it. So I'll say canoodling. That's going to be the word for this video. Or maybe diddling. But let's say diddling, drinking, drugs, partying, love. Those are the things that people are chasing the most. Let me emphasize and get into why you shouldn't chase these, especially diddling. For my men and maybe for my women. I don't know if women are chasing this as much as men. Maybe they're chasing a relationship. Maybe they're chasing love or holding on to love more than we are. Or maybe y'all are chasing it just as much as we are. But let me really hit home to you all the importance of not chasing these things and finding that happiness, finding that contentment, that peace that you're chasing in yourself. Think about your life. Think about what you want to do this weekend. Think about what you're eager to do tonight. If that is diddling or drinking or smoking or whatever other leisure activity of your choice, think about why you need that so bad. Think about why you are searching for and desiring and feeling such a strong pull to get that thing. When you get it, you're still going to be yourself. So if you're not already happy with yourself, if you don't already have peace in yourself, that thing is not going to give it to you. So especially my men and maybe my women who are chasing that so hard. If every night during the week, if every weekend, you're like, your money is, let me go out, let me try to find somebody to diddle. Oh man, I got my roster. I got my Monday, I got my Wednesday, I got my Thursday, I got my Friday. If that is you, and it doesn't even have to be just SEX. Let's talk about drinking. If you gotta get to a drink, if you gotta get to a smoke, you are running from yourself. And to be real, when you get to that thing and you have it and it's finished, after, don't you still have that same void? Don't you still have that same emptiness? Or that emptiness makes it sound too dramatic. It's not that dramatic. Don't you still have that same hole? So for example, when you go diddle and you got, your third girl this week or whatever, don't you feel just like after, aren't you just as uncomfortable as before? Maybe you feel a little more accomplished. Maybe you feel a little more relieved in that moment, but aren't you still you? You get what I mean? I've done that to the furthest extent. And men go to Colombia or go to Vegas. Women, I heard there are places women can go that is just like a man going to Colombia. If you're having that urge or that itch and it's driving you up a wall and that's all that you're chasing, go get it 20 times over and watch how you feel. I've done it to the furthest extent that I can do it. And I just felt like, well, here I am again, still me, still unhappy, still needing something. It's not gonna come from the diddling. It's not gonna come from the drinking. It's not gonna come from the smoking. And this is what you're gonna find either later down the line or right now if you tap in and consider it after hearing me talk about it in this video. There is no amount of beautiful women that you can get to that will make you feel peace in yourself. There is no amount of clubbing. There is no party that fun. There is no bottle. There is no 1942. There is no drink. There is no kush that strong that you're going to hit it and feel like, whoa, I'm at peace for life now. If you disagree with that, go do it. Go to Vegas, go to Colombia, and do it all. Go to the dispensary, get the top, and go crazy. Go to the liquor store, go to the club, get the bottle, get the booth. Go get it to the furthest extent and see where that takes you. You're going to have some enjoyment. You're going to have some contentment in the moment, but after, you will still be where you are. So chase your internal peace, which you already have. There's nothing to chase. There may be things in your life that you need to resolve that is stopping you from feeling that internal peace. And what you need to do instead of chasing drinking or chasing diddling is resolve those things. If you really, really hate your job and you're drinking every night to get over how bad you hate it, if you really, really hate your relationship and you're cheating, diddling elsewhere to cope with how bad your relationship is, or I'm smoking to get away from these demons that are following me because there are parts of me that I haven't addressed yet, then that is what you're chasing in other things when it's really something within yourself. Resolve those things that you have going on, and you'll feel ever more, infinitely more peace than when you have the baddest woman, the biggest threesome, the craziest whatever, the biggest bottle, the best party. You will feel that success, that's internal joy that you're chasing. You will feel that yourself when you resolve those issues that are swimming within you. And then you won't need 20 bad bitches and the club and a bottle and a big blunt and a nice vacation and all. You won't need all of that. All you'll need is to be sitting on your porch or just sitting in your bed, laying in your bed, and you will feel the success and the peace as if you were having the craziest diddling, the craziest fun. It's about you. You're chasing yourself. Isn't that a doozy? Right now, because I have the comfort and the peace and the time to make these videos and I'm putting them out there and I'm not caring what anyone thinks, it really feels like busting. It really feels like that. Like Togi, this YouTuber I watch, he said when you stop caring about what people think, it'll feel like busting a gazillion. And I really can feel that. Like I feel so successful and so at peace from making these videos and doing what's my dream, chasing my dream, that no diddling, no drinking, no smoking matters to me anymore because I feel so much peace and comfort doing this. And what makes that even more impactful is when I do those things, now I'm enjoying it so much more because I don't have the anxiety of this needs to be making me happy. This needs to be bringing me that peace. And oh, I'm trying to get an extra drink. And oh, I'm trying to take an extra round. I'm trying to go an extra round. And oh, I'm trying to find an extra woman. Now I'm trying to find two women in the same night. It's an ever-ending chase, a never-ending chase because you don't have the internal peace that you're seeking elsewhere that you can get from yourself. So like I mentioned in my videos already, be grateful for all that you have and be at peace with it and resolve those issues that are making you chase those things. You might not be able to quit your job, but start working toward it. Start finding another opportunity. If you have to go be a manager at McDonald's or a cashier at McDonald's, I would hate that for you. But if that's what you have to do and it can still manage your bills and just take a break from whatever job that's making you miserable, or if you have to be single for a while, or if you have to move back in with your parents to finally stop having that nag on your life, that's making you chase all of these external validations and gratifications like sex, like drinking, like smoking, or I gotta take vacations, I gotta make all this extra money to be able to go clubbing. Knock out whatever things are bothering you that's making you chase those things so that you can have that internal peace without needing anything else. Everyone can do that. It is everyone's duty to do that. And you'll get there naturally if you keep falling and bumping your head and keep living in this misery. You're going to have enough drinks. You're going to have enough partners. You're going to have enough smoking that you're going to be like, let me go and fix that thing. The goal is to just get there before you're 50. So address those things, resolve everything, grab hold of that peace because it's already within you. You know, there are those sales guys who are like, the key to selling, you're not selling the car, you're selling the feeling that they're going to get when they have the car. So make them feel like, ooh, you're going to be feeling so smooth when you drive this. And the ladies are going to be, when they're trying to sell anything nowadays, that's like the key sales tactic. And isn't that a freaking scam that they're selling you yourself feeling good? So they're about to make you come out of all this money. They're about to make you sign a 20-year lease and mortgage so that you can feel good when you have the ability to feel good already. Wanted to drive that home. That's Don't Chase Anything Part 2. And this is a semi-good segue into my next thing, which is probably something that a lot of you all need to resolve. Relationship leeches. I guarantee somebody watching this video is either cheating, drinking, or smoking, or partying, or doing something negative way too much because they're in a bad relationship. If you are with a relationship leech, address that now and that now. I'm gonna get into a relationship leech and what that is. If you're in a relationship and you're the only one trying to tell jokes, you're the only one planning dates, you're the only one trying to keep the energy up, keep things moving, keep the happiness going, you are in a relationship with a leech. And you need to get out of that expeditiously, immediately. And I mean that. Address that today. Because if you're in a relationship and you still feel like you need to go elsewhere and that's making you do that, are you always drinking or always smoking or always gaming or always, wasting time, running away, doing other stuff? It is very likely that it's because you're unhappy in this relationship, which is probably the center of your life. And I really want to get into how this plays out and how this happens and how you should deal with it. That might be typical of a man-woman dynamic. When you first meet a girl, she's all closed off and kind of reserved, and you're trying to bring the walls down by being funny, being smooth. And women, maybe there are some women who are doing this towards men. Maybe this role is reversed sometimes. So this goes for women too. If you're dealing with like a man who's just being stuck up and you're always trying to plan stuff and pull them along and make them smile and make them feel good. If your significant other can't like caress your neck and that's like the thing that brings you some peace, or they can't make you laugh, or they don't take you to that place that you like to go at least once a month, or they're draining you, they're leeching you. And it's not something that you even need to blame them for or even need to argue with them about. That's out. So I'm not saying go start a fight. I'm not saying go tell them about themselves. That's out. Don't do that. That doesn't get anybody anywhere. But peep the dynamic of you and your significant other. if it's supposed to be a tango, it takes two to tango. It's supposed to be, I give some positivity, I get some back. They give some positivity, they get some back. Boom, boom, boom. And we're dancing, we're flowing, we're creating life, we're creating energy, we're living good, we're pushing forward. That's what a relationship is. When you're a man first courting a woman, and you're making her laugh, making her smile, trying to get in her pants, trying to get laid, that's typical because you're doing all the jokey jokes, you're paying for all the datey dates, and then you're getting that in return. That is that stage. That's understandable. If that's what you're in, I understand. But also, SEX shouldn't be the end goal of life. So I understand you're trying to get some. But once you get into the relationship, that's when women usually drop that guard and they get cute and they start buying you stuff and they start taking you out on dates. And that's how that tango goes. But if you find that that never happened for you, drop that woman. Drop that bitch on her head. Women, if there's a man carrying you like that, drop his on his head. You feel me? Let that go immediately. And when it comes to relationships, I'm not talking about them doing just the essentials. Like if you're the man and you're going to work and the woman is the one that cooks and cleans or vice versa, them cooking and cleaning, those are the essentials. That's not, you can still be a leech and they're doing the cooking and cleaning. Or if you initiate a massage, then they give you a massage. Or if you want to get some, you get some 3 times a week. Don't just work for those essentials. Those are supposed to just be a given in a relationship. So if you've been with somebody for 2 years and all you're getting is, some nookie 3 times a week and they cook for you sometimes and that's it. That's still leeching. Get out of that. If you're telling all the jokes and they're just sitting there absorbing the laughter, that's whack. Like they should be telling some jokes too. They should be trying to make you laugh. If you're giving them a massage or if you're the funny guy, they should have something that's like an equivalent to that. Like, oh, they caress your arm in the right spot and that makes you feel good. Or they always greet you with a hug at the door when they see you. Or they put on that outfit that you like and that warms your heart. You know what I mean? There should be both people putting up positive energy to keep that ball rolling. For the women, for the men, if you're the only person putting forward positivity, you are being drained and you need to get out of that immediately. Before you get out of it, if you love that person and you want to give it an extra go, don't make it an argument. Don't make it a fight. Don't just tell them, you take me here, you do this, you do that, you don't do that. I learned that in therapy. The you tactic doesn't work. Don't try it that much. You can introduce it subtly. You can say, hey, babe, there's this new restaurant I've been wanting to try. Could you take me there sometime? Or drive past it. Hey, I really like that shoe store. I've been thinking about getting some shoes from there. Put it past them, put it out there and see how they treat you. If the next week they're taking you on a date to that place, cool. If the next week they're taking you to get some shoes or they surprise you with those shoes that you talked about that you liked, cool. Do your part. Communicate if you want to be with that person still. Let them know, hey, I feel like I'm the only one putting up the positive energy here. Can you, recommend us a movie? Can you take me on a trip? I'm the one that took us on the last 5 trips. Maybe not word it like that because you don't want to start a fight. Starting fights leads nowhere. Don't argue. It's not going to work. But you get where I'm going is if you're unhappy in your life and you're in a relationship, there's a significant chance that this relationship is doing some pulling on you and it's not giving back to you like it should. And the reason why I emphasize and why I don't want you all to feel like you should argue or make the other person feel bad is you don't know what they're going through. You don't know why they may be being a leech in the relationship. Maybe they're internally unhappy and have some things that they need to resolve or have some confidence issues or are having something that they want to work on and they're holding on to their energy and they don't have it to give to you. So they don't have any jokes because they don't have anything funny on their mind, or they don't have the thought to take you out on a date or give you a massage or buy you any shoes because they're so intensely focused and being drained by some goal that they're chasing or some job that they have or some mission that they're on. So don't blame them. Don't resent them. Don't knock them and hate them if you find yourself in this situation. It's okay. They're their person. You're your person. Do what's best for yourself and get out of that now if it doesn't get resolved immediately. This is something that should get resolved the next day. This is something that if you're like, hey, I really would like for you to take me on this date. Can we do that next week? That should be a yes. That shouldn't be a maybe 2 years go by and I still haven't had it. That should happen immediately. And if it's not, you need to get out of that before it gets further and before you find yourself more unhappy and more down that road chasing these things that you don't need, that you're only chasing because you're dealing with a relationship leech. Don't be afraid to end love. There's nothing commendable about sticking it out with a person because you guys have history, because you feel a duty, because you feel an obligation. That's out. Don't be afraid to end love. I think I might make that its own video. I don't want to get into it and this goes too long, but I don't know if it'll be its own video. I don't know. But yeah, don't be afraid to end love. I know what you're afraid of. I know what you're scared of. Nobody wants to see the person that they're with now with somebody else. Nobody wants to imagine all of that. But don't be afraid of it. It's either that or you're stuck in a miserable relationship and it ends anyway. And all the things that you were afraid of happen anyway. So I'll close that there. Might talk about that again later. Don't know if it's enough for a whole video. But next topic, day in the life part 6, I believe, maybe part 7. I'm a YouTuber. Got to talk about what I do every day. The last video was Friday. Did do some business scheming later on in that day. That went pretty well. Pretty proud of myself. Pretty happy with where the business scheme is going. Everybody, put your business ideas in ChatGPT. Make a little progress, 30 minutes a day, hour a day. You'll be proud of where you go. Make yourself proud. Went to the gym Saturday. Might be rolling footage. Did a home workout Sunday. And I went to the gym today. I'm not going to harp on my gym exercises too much, but just know I'm doing some of the same things, not adding too much intensity. I'm just going. It's been 3 weeks now. Pretty proud of the results. It's been 3 weeks and I missed a day. So again, this isn't the 365-day streak. Oh, I hate myself because I missed a day. No, I'm still working at a pretty mid intensity. I do a home workout if I can't make it to the gym. Relax, people. Just do some light exercise. It's taking care of yourself. That's good karma for you. It pays off. You feel better. You look better. You smell better. You're happier. Do some light exercise. If you want the easiest possible workout ever, go to the park, get on the swings for 30 minutes. I know you can do that. Take a walk to the park, swing 30 minutes, set a timer on your phone, 15 minutes. It's exercise, it's stretching. Walk back home, 45 minutes, an hour out your day. You're in a better spot than you were yesterday. You don't need the gym. You don't need a treadmill. You don't need running. Just do something for yourself. Show yourself that you care about yourself. Love yourself. That's how you love God. That might be next video's topic. I'm dropping so many bars. They just keep coming to me, but gotta work out, people. Gotta exercise. Even if it's going to the park and getting on the swings. I did have my son on Saturday and Sunday. We did some great family activities. I'm keeping him outside, keeping him in the sun. That's very important to me. If you guys know the power of the sun, about the power of nature, fresh air, being outside. It's summer where I'm at, or it's getting hot. It's not summer yet. So that's all we're about, is just keeping him active, keeping him outdoors. That's bringing me joy. I've been hanging with the fam heavy, bonding with my mom, bonding with my dad, bonding with my sister. That is making me feel joyful. That's bringing me good karma. That's what it's all about. Be comfortable. If you have family and you got issues, resolve it. If you can't yet, no pressure. Love yourself. Bond with yourself. You're all you need. Don't fret anybody. Don't worry at all. What's next? Oh, been watching my sister play Hogwarts Legacy. That's been pretty awesome. That's still going. Finished one of my fiction books. That was pretty fire, pretty proud. Got another one in the chamber, but I'm probably going to finish my spirituality book first. Then I'll read the next fiction book. Might read them at the same time. Don't know yet. Don't care. Got a business scheme. Still working on it. Gonna work on that later today. Gonna hit the gym and have my son tomorrow. That's my life. Yodi TV. The Matrix, can I have you? Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope that you're getting something out of these videos, because these are for you. Have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good life. See y'all next time.